I started off with a bed and breakfast and horseback riding. I had the cabin, and nice cabin and everything, but it's Oregon, it's the Northwest, there's a lot of nice cabins. So what distinguished my cabin from everybody else? Nothing, and nobody came. But I had this treehouse that I had built for my kids, and I said, well, why don't I make this an adult treehouse? The demand grew, so I built the Swiss Family. Now, when I started building the Swiss Family, the county came after me and said, hey, I was getting enough notoriety and they wanted to know where my permits were. Well, I went in to try to get a permit. They said I couldn't get one because the treehouse doesn't have a concrete foundation, masonry, or treated wood. And I said, well, it's got it's a tree is the foundation for it. So it's July 4th. And we have an order to tear down. So what I do is I invite all my friends. And I invited the news media. Loaded up the treehouse with 10,876 pounds. It was 66 people, 2 dogs, a cat, and we're not sure if the hummingbird lighted. And the county decided from that they would rescind the tear-down order, and they said that we could still go up in the treehouse, and friends could still go up in the treehouse, just like a kid's treehouse that didn't need a permit. But I couldn't allow the general public to stay in it. So I came up with the idea of selling one-of-a-kind dated tree shirts. You could buy that certain date, like July 25th, and I think we were selling them for like $60, a shirt. Now, if you bought that dated one-of-a-kind shirt, it didn't guarantee that you could spend the night. But if you spent the night, I would sign that shirt. That worked for a number of years until they took us to court after I built the suite. I went to the courts and got an order for nobody to occupy the treehouse except for direct family. But the judge found he took a very narrow view of occupier, or meaning to live in. And even though there was evidence of people up in the treehouse, the way the order was written, there was no evidence that anybody was actually living in it. Anyway, after they found me not in contempt, they finally allowed me to apply, show my engineering, and finally get a permit. It took 8 years, basically, of battling the county. And what I used as my weapons was publicity, and it was a big controversy, and it was a lot of fun, but and I kind of miss it. But from then, things have gone well. I've expanded, and actually, I need to go back to the county and get back compliant again. But this time, we're working a little bit better together, and hopefully, things should be nice and hunky-dory.